Big money is on the line tonight as March Madness begins. The American Gaming Association estimates the college basketball frenzy will bring in $3.1 billion in bets this year.
And one suburban dad wants to warn you, though, as he's left feeling ripped off to the tune of $400,000. Our Lauren Victory looks at how his would-be winning bets disappeared right before his eyes.
When I first got back from my second deployment,
Veteran Mark Aiello took a gamble on civilian life when he started a family and moved back to the Chicago suburbs.
I've really enjoyed my time in the Navy, and I'm enjoying my next chapter here.
The next chapter looked especially bright a few weeks ago because of basketball.
I was sitting here just looking around at my daughter's toys, and I'm thinking like all the things that I could give her.
It was March 2nd, a Chicago Bulls-Indiana Pacers game scheduled for 4 p.m. About 7 hours earlier, Aiello opened up the sports betting app BetMGM and put money on the matchup.
When you have a little kind of skin in the game, it's exciting.
He placed 4 $500 bets on rebounds and assists by certain players. 6 aspects or legs of the game needed to go his way to win. Listen to his odds of cashing in.
350 to 1 is definitely like hard odds to hit, so it's unlikely. Once the game was over, I was just like, my heart was racing. I was incredibly excited.
Because it was Dad's lucky day, by his math, his winning bets banked $389,000, enough for these tiny toes to go to college.
I was just thinking about my daughter in that moment.
And a moment was about all it lasted.
I looked at my BetMGM app, and I noticed that it looked weird. Like all of the bets were grayed out.
They'd been canceled just minutes before tip-off, as if he never gambled at all. No wagers, no winnings.
It's discouraging and it's confusing and it makes you angry.
You've been there. You know exactly how he felt.
Yeah, it was devastating.
Chris Benton in Virginia saw big dollar signs through BetMGM in 2023, but the company voided his $214,000 payout a few hours later.
They just kept, spamming me with their terms and conditions about the obvious errors clause.
These wagers were voided due to an obvious error.
Aiello got the same explanation. An obvious error of incorrect or inflated odds is what's keeping him from his nearly $400,000 prize.
Yo, what the
Roselle father
entire
is
fuck?
confused because he says a BetMGM trader reviewed at least one of his bets before allowing him to place it.
They took a look and said, yes, this is good to go. They didn't cancel him for 7 hours. So I'm wondering where the obvious error was.
What would the correct odds have been?
Yeah, I don't know.
He never got an answer about that. Neither did Benton.
They said because of their mistake, they could do whatever they wanted to.
The Virginia dad took his story public in this CBS Washington, D.C. story. A few weeks after the broadcast, a BetMGM lawyer called.
We've decided to pay your bets out in full.
What changed? CBS News Chicago asked BetMGM multiple times about both obvious error cases, but never got a straight answer. We learned that the company and other sports betting operators do have to explain obvious errors to the Illinois Gaming Board if a customer files a complaint, which Aiello did.
I was really surprised to see that this has happened to other people.
As he waits for the state to investigate, he's toying with the idea of giving up sports betting for good.
Takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, there's no point anymore.
Give me $500,000, I'll stop.
How crazy is that, bruh? He placed 6 $500 bet and hit all them bitches, bro. $400K was his payout, and they said no.
You know what's crazy is because I'm not gonna say any names, but saying bruh that was living in this struggling ass place, right? He had MGM and we would bet through there. And man, they used to do all kind of fuckery shit, and we're doing little bets too. You know what I mean? Like I'll be on a live bet. Oh my God, shit, right now, check the live bet. Oh, it's plus whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, put all the house on it. And then this motherfucker, it really be like $50 or something, right? Then like it'd be like, oh shit, we can't make the bet no more. They removed it. It's like, oh motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, MGM especially and the Caesars and things of that nature. They all stem from Vegas. This is Vegas. They're just everywhere now.
They just everywhere now. 100%.
And you know, the house always wins like Vegas.
And then so also they reference another story in the same, you know what I mean, in Virginia. And bruh hit for 214. They told him no, but he ended up taking
obvious errors
on my mama, and he ended up taking this shit to the news channel. Something happened, and fucking MGM gave him his 214,000. So
they wanted him to shut the entire fuck up. You know what I mean? He took it to the dudes with all the things. See, this guy might have waited too long, but they're 380, whatever it is. That's 400. That's damn near 400.
That's a half a ticket, bro.
That's a half a ticket, bro. Thank you. We're just gonna keep rounding this thing up.
100%.
Give me my money.
You got 400K. You can go get you another 100K.
He got a kid. He was excited. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm about to have tuition."
She got free college off a motherfucking $2,500 bet, $3,000 bet, man. Oh my mama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then he had how many of them? 5. So you know, he went from he basically lost $2,500.
Right.
You feel me?
I wonder if that. Well, no, they voided it.
Oh, they said they gave him his money.
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it voided it. It voided it, so he had to get his money back. Oh my mama.
At that point, on the verge of winning 400, I would have already just been like, man, take my 2,500, man. I see, because that's how. All right, look at this. Shout out to my man Diamond Joe. When we're in Vegas, he's like, we gotta go find the woo wops where it's the horses racing. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, you know, that's why we're all wearing fedoras, because that originally stemmed from, we're like fucking full Kentucky Derby gear. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, it's going to be fucking August in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, all right, fuck it's fedoras. You know what I mean? So anyways, he's like, we got to go find one of these joints. And I said, no matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to bet on the one with the worst odds, and I'm going to put bread on it. Because otherwise, why the fuck do I want to do this?
Right.
Because if it hits, why?
Every time.
Otherwise, fuck it. That's the point of gambling to me. There's smart gambling, follow the sharps, things of that nature. This is a fucking plastic horses racing game.
Right. Oh my mom.
And they all have different odds. I'll give you the one with the fucked up odds. He's gonna pay the most.
But look though, bro, and that furthers the point to what you just said to this motherfucking story. And bruh, that won the 400K, right? This excuse my language. Bruh is just on some leisure shit, and he going for the gusto. Fuck it. I don't know bruh's financial situation, but $500 bets, that's a nice little bit of change.
That's 3 banditos.
100% to be putting on 6 prop bets, right? You know what I mean? And Brett said he's like he's a leisure dude. This ain't his everyday thing. So he, like you said, he went for the gusto. He swung for the motherfucking fence.
Did they say where he was at? Was he Vegas or Michigan?
He's in Illinois.
Illinois, okay. Yeah, because I say MGM got joints everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. What you know, the certain states, they allow you to do the sports betting through like FanDuel. Like on FanDuel, they got their own sports bet book.
Those states that have MGM and fucking Caesars and things of that nature, they push back on all the other outside ones.
What do you mean? Say that.
Like, okay, like when you go to Nevada, you can't even log into your FanDuel or DraftKings in that state.
Oh, even to play daily fantasy or just the sports bet now?
The betting side.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, the daily side too? Can't do it.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
They want you to go inside the casinos.
Yeah, or play their versions of it, because they do have versions of it.
Right. So you can use the BetMGM app in the state of Nevada, but you can't use no other unless it's that casino is there. Or
you can use the Caesars, you could use the MGM, you could use all the woo-wops, but you can't use FanDuel and all them other ones. But they're gonna have it now to where you can. And dig this, because I think, and you know the Hooters joint over there, the Hooters hotel.
Yep.
That's gonna be one of those ones that's gonna go vacant pretty soon, because I feel like that one's gonna go belly up. And then they also got the DraftKings thing. They already have it set up. They have a building over there.
Is
So
that
they're
right?
gonna have, and then they're gonna start putting DraftKings little like things in these casinos and shit. So, and then
Get the
FanDuel.
fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay. You know, when you go to some states that have legal gambling, like Arizona, if you go to an Arizona Cardinals game in the Cardinals Stadium, they have a DraftKings whole little bar there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So you go up in that. Yeah, it's only like the last couple of years, but because the NFL started to work with DraftKings, like for real, right? So now you can go in there and place all your bets and play your fucking your lineups and shit like that, and you can just do it from there. You know what I mean?
Some of these, I forgot. I don't know if it's the NFL. What's the NFL season ticket called? Is it called season ticket?
Sunday ticket.
Sunday ticket. So I think the Sunday ticket now allows you to import your fucking fantasy team while you're watching the shit on the
screen. Yep. And then it'll have it on the side.
Oh my mama.
Or you can go to another menu and it'll tell you what. Yeah.
Oh, my mama,
what your player. You can monitor the player's production. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah. If only flying cars are coming too. Did you see that? The future
is upon us. Oh my God. Right. Give me your thoughts on going out on this shit right here, bro.
Listen, I'm dead ass right now. What was it again?
We was talking about the sports.
Oh, it was the gambling woo-wop. Yeah. I know that's kind of fucked up, bro. How they gonna do my man's like that, man? Yeah. When you win, here's my thing. And this is for all you commissioners and all you people, bookies, and everyone that has things. When someone wins, you pay them what's owed.